beautiful sun shining stars. So I wanted to create this little video to introduce myself and what you are supporting through this Kickstarter. So I've always been sharing on how to create a successful online spiritual business. I actually started really sharing this niche back in 2011. So it's been over a decade of me working with other spiritualists on enhancing and expanding their spiritual businesses. I've had a lot of successes. I, of course, have my own spiritual business. I have an Etsy shop, I have a web page, I have a Patreon, and the list goes on. Also my socials, where I do a lot of work. And today I do what is called on-call services, where I work one-on-one with individuals that are trying to manifest specific big life events. And I charge them a very pretty price, very pretty for me, to really invoke that energy. So in this class, I'm going to take you how to start your course, create it from like your niche, your gifts, you know, what it is that you want to do. So I have specific prompts, journal, prompts, classes. Each one will touch the concept of, you know, how to start it, how to launch it, and how to expand it. So this class is great for newbies and also for people that are been having their business and just want to expand, because I teach you, you know, different levels of how to create content, where to share your work, what are the best platforms, and I also express all the errors. And you know, I have a lot of trials, so of course I've had a lot of errors. So you're going to be able to cut all that middle energy out and start working on your dream of manifesting your beautiful spiritual business. I'm also sharing with you magical rituals that I do to enhance my money magic. I will share success stories so you get to see other people, not just me, that have expanded, created, and are making 8 figures, which is surreal to me because I'm expanding into my 7 figures now, and I have people that I've worked with that are in 8 figures and above. So it's like really cool to see all that. So I am creating the ebook, which is already all panned out. So by the time this Kickstarter goes midway, the ebook will be completely done and ready for the downloadable PDFs, so you could get those first if you just want to do the ebook. I also have, of course, the class, which I feel like is the most kind of most important part, because you get to see everything. If you've been following me, if this is your first time here, I am very thorough in my work. I share a lot of details. I go into different aspects. I like to create kind of a solution for everything you might come against, because that's what I do as a master manifester. I'm able to see the solutions to any scenario. I'm able to go into people's, you know, ethereal energies and see what their problems are, and that's why I work so well with clients and why I do so successfully well. So with that being said, I'm going to take you on a little adventure around my spiritual business, so you could see behind the scenes that I don't show anybody because it's a little messy, but you get to see my work and the stuff that I create spiritually to sell on Etsy and through my socials, through my webpage, and of course online, just on like Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot. So personally, when I create rituals for my clients, one of my powerful techniques and why people connect with me and always come back, like once they buy from me and they see my work, they always come back. So you get a little bit of a taste of why my work is so awesome, why when I share with people it really pans out and works. And it's because I test everything that I create for clients. Not only that, you're gonna see, because I'm gonna show you from my own stuff, where I purchase things. So it's really cool because you get to be like, okay, so I want to do my business. I want to actually have spiritual tools, because some of you might be wanting to open, you know, your web page, your Shopify, your spiritual app. So whatever it is that you're trying to create, you get to see like where you could get stuff. So these are candles that I'm using for a wealth spiritual ritual, and I use divine magic. You could tap into whatever magic that you use, and I give a lot of energy to the candles. Something that I do for my clients, and I'm going to take you on a messy roller coaster, is if you see in this disastrous mess, these are all the instructions. And believe it or not, every week I go through them and organize them. So does my assistant. But since I have so many orders, they become like this. And sometimes I'll just print and, put, in the little, and this is something that I got in Michael's. Is for kids for back to school, which has like little file folders, and it works great for me. So the really cool thing about my work and my magic is that I give the client everything that they need in order to create the ritual. Before, I used to do rituals for my clients, which was great money. So if you're really good at casting spells, rituals, energy work, that is great money. And I talk all about that in the class that you are about to embark in. So with that being said, when I send my client the information, I send them instructions. For example, this is a ritual that I have with the Solomonic seals, and it's a 3-page how to use the Solomonic seal of Make-A-Wish. Not only that, I also created a video. So my clients get a thorough hands-on experience. They get to see, they get to read the instructions, and they get to see, because that ritual is a little bit more complicated. So I have to sometimes give them a little more, and it's easier for me because that way they're not messaging me back with a lot of questions. Because something that I've learned in this beautiful spiritual world is a lot of people are tapping into their spirituality. The whole trend with Baby Witch on TikTok really blew up, and a lot of people want to cast spells, want to do rituals, want to create magic, and they need instructions, like major instructions. Not only that, they don't trust themselves since they're like very new. So I go into all of this in my beautiful class. Now this is a ritual that now is going into cleanup mode and these are altars that I do for my on-call clients. Now, these clients pay me the big bucks. They pay me anywhere from 5 figures for a few months and beyond. These are clients that I have for years and years to come. Of course, I can't show you their actual altars because they have their pictures and everything on them. But these clients will pay me anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 to work alongside of me. When I first started doing that type of work, it was really something surreal, something that I never thought could be achievable, of having a client that was going to pay me $1,000, even more so $10,000 to $20,000. So it's really cool, because there were times in my life where I would make $15,000 a year working my 9 to 5, right? So I share all of this magic with you in this class, so you get to see me. This is who I am. I am a spiritualist, mystic, that makes a living from her spirituality. I extended it into a career, and you get to know like all the different ways like you could do tarot. And I share also successful stories from other psychics, other mediums, other spiritualists that have grown successfully. So you get to see all of that magic in your life. So you could either buy the book, ebook, softcover, or the class, and I'm going to be adding more once I make it to my first $1,000. So